my back porch. Got a couple stacks to show. So I went to Austin, and my favorite thing to do in Austin, besides eat great food and hang out, go down by the river and all that, is drink smoothies, look at hot girls walking by, just talking to them. My favorite thing to do is go to End of an Ear Records, Waterloo Records, Antone's Records, Breakaway Records, all the record stores down there. I love them. Love them so much. So I'm gonna show you some pickups I got, and then I'm gonna show you some stuff that I just I picked up, you know, a while ago. All right, here's German Oak, recorded in a World War II bunker. This is the double LP edition. They've got some phasers on their guitar. It's a real underground sound, literally recorded in a bunker. Yeah, it's got that real kind of repetitive, jammy feel, as well as just heavy Amandul kind of stuff. I mean, dude, this stuff is great. This is a definite highlight of German psychedelic hard rock in the underground scene. Original is definitely very, very expensive. This is on the Now Again label. Really cool. Glad to pick that one up. Next up we got Austrian rock, underground as well, kind of similar in style. Paternoster, Diercentage, soundtrack to 1971 hippie sci-fi film. This is a double album, contains some unreleased material. Definitely really rare, 1,000 copies pressed on this one. These are both Now Again, the record label. First side's 15 cuts, second side 15 cuts. It doesn't really sound like that, it just sounds kind of like it flows, just like a normal rock album would. But yeah, really, really cool underground style music right there again. It's been a while for me on this one, Ellison. When I first saw it, it has a very similar cover to Epsilon, or name, Epsilon. And it also looks like the cover for Euclid, if you're familiar with those two albums. But I know this Ellison album, and I know it's hard prog psych. I think this one's a little bit more on the hard rock side, but really, really stoked on this. See if I can take it out and show the gatefold. It's kind of a hassle with one hand. Try. There we go. It's a really nice book. It has a little magnet for the gatefold. I've never seen that. I've never seen a magnet on a gatefold. It's a really cool pickup on that Ellison. Really nice book. Textured, you know, almost like a canvas style cover. Really like that. I came in with another heavy on this one. Nil. French prog. See what they say about it. Members from Schizo, Aimson. Great French band, Aimson. I love Aimson. Serum Delirium, Beryllium, and Magma. I'm not sure who Zool is, but I know Ozric Tentacles. But yeah, this is definitely that kind of music. combines all sorts of realms from the psych realms to get this. That almost looks like a Nectar cover. Yeah, really cool French underground stuff right here. That one's got a gatefold too, but this one's got one of these annoying sealed things. So I'm not gonna mess with that. And I had never heard of this one. It's first time on reissue vinyl. Carpe Diem, Seize the Day. Did you guys read that a little bit? Because I didn't know anything about it when I bought it, but I recognized the Lion Records thing and said it was prog, so I took a chance on it. This one was used, but it's, you know, still got the shrink on it. I got it for 15 bucks. It was absolutely worth it for me. I took it home, listened to the first track, absolutely blew me away. And it's on the, let's see if I can pull this out. Ay, yikes. Crypto. It's on the Crypto label. All right, now I'm gonna move over to these this stack of Rex that I picked up at a different time. And by the way, what we're listening to is a Mexican jazz band, Seaman Forash. That is literally the name, Seaman Forash. How this one guy's one of Mexico's underground jazz guitar kings, and I do not deny that. This guy's really good. Here's a jazz blues album, Natural Gas. Really good. The first song is really cool, called The All Powerful Man, I think that's what the song is called. This just says what the band members are and all that. It's a really cool blues jazz album. Yeah, The All Powerful Man, that's a good song. Definitely a really good album. This one was really cheap for me. I only picked it up for like, actually I think I got that free with another purchase because I was at a record fair and picked out a couple from this guy's basket and he just gave me this one for free. Always nice to get free records. Next up, I picked this up at one of my, actually I think I picked this up at a Half Price bookstore. Half Price Books is a record and bookshop based in Dallas, Texas, and they have locations all around Texas. I don't think they have any outside of Texas. My CD player is trash. I need to, it's not the CD, I just need to do another one of those cleanings on it. Yeah, this is Elvin Jones on his birthday. I think his 50th birthday. The live concert recorded on his 50th birthday. And it's really, really crazy saxophone, non-stop, just kind of like this stuff with saxophones. And drum solos. So non-stop saxophone, drumming, with bass jazz. Here's another jazz album. This one's more on the easy listening side. Enrico Rava, The Plot. They had two Enrico Ravas. I wanted his other one because it had a cooler cover, but I like this cover, you know. You gotta be in the mood for this one, otherwise it might come off as a little boring or slow. But it's a really, really good, solid album. Kind of some Latin jazz influences there. Really easy going on that one. Here's a great 10 Years After. What? I had all the 10 Years Afters except for maybe a couple of them. You know, I have quite a few of them. And you know, I had like 10 albums. I just seem to have more and more and more. But here's this one that I didn't have. And it's It's got a cool gatefold on it with the washed out colors. And on the inside it gives credit to the washed out photography to Graham Nash. So I guess Graham Nash was the one who did all this washed out colored photography for the band. And I really, really dig it. I think it looks very psychedelic. This one's a cool rock and blues jam. Definitely a jam album on that one. Here's a weird acid psych album you probably don't know about. Dot Records, Hamilton Streetcar. This is a really weird album. It's not like freaky, it's not freak music, but it's kind of like jazzy and poetic and very strange. But definitely has some fuzz guitars and pianos and cool songs. And it's not as weird as I'm making it sound to be. UK, Night After Night. Picked this one up for $5. Definitely worth $5 because it's a great live album. It's a band at that time. They started out with Alan Holdsworth, but he left after their first album, which I think is a shame, but this music is still great without the guitar. I mean, songs like Nothing to Lose and In the Dead of Night, absolutely amazing. Next, coming up to Half Price Books clearance bin raid I had the other day. This one was $1, and it's in great condition on Imperial, except for the ringware, you know. This has got some really good songs from Johnny. Really, really enjoy this. You can just tell, I mean, you're taking a trip to another time period whenever you're looking at this record. Just the way it's looking and everything. Highly suggest this Johnny Rivers album. Fantastic. Yeah, there's just nothing I can say about it. It's just perfect. Some of it's a little slow, but you know, it's great. Great music. Sides, Anthony Phillips. This one was sealed. I bought it for $2. I opened it. I'm the one who opened it. Anthony Phillips was the guitar player for Genesis in the first inception of Genesis. Got quite some nifty artwork. The personnel. That one's really cool. Combines like almost some 80s style utopia kind of music with prog and just weird. This one's a really weird one. It's a musical. Saturday's Warrior. Really, really vocal. I was kind of hoping it would be a little bit more orchestral. I liked the first few songs, and then after a while I started losing my mind to it because it just sounded like I was in a preschool musical or something. It's really cool. I might have to give it a second listen at the right time. But it was only $1 or $2, so I picked it up. Interesting album right there. This is a shrinky copy of The Firm. I didn't have this one. This is, of course, Jimmy Page and Paul Rogers and a couple other guys make up this band, The Firm. That's exactly what it sounds like. Sounds like 80s Jimmy Page, Paul Rogers on vocals from Free. And it's really cool. I like that. Good songs. Picked this up the other day. It was only $4, and it's on the original Fontana label. It's on the blue Fontana. And it's got a few hairline scratches here and there, but you can see, look how nice this record still is. Boom, baby. $4. and I thoroughly enjoy this record. The drummer plays a strange style where he barely ever plays the cymbals. He plays the tom drums like a lot. Boom, boom, boom. Listen to Wild Thing again. He doesn't play a single cymbal the whole song. But these other songs are heavy. Like I like that From Home song and I Just Sing. They're all really, really good. I haven't made it all the way through the album yet, but I just get stuck listening to like this section and I take it off after because I'm just like, oh, that's great. I'll get through the whole album pretty soon, but it's great stuff. Some young guys, the oldest one's 24. That's my age. Pretty cool, man. I didn't have this. I wasn't expecting it to be so jazzy. They do a moment where they're kind of jamming like these guys. Kind of pull up the jazz guitars on this one, Alvin Lee. Do some long songs. I haven't made it all the way through this one either. It's in trite condition from the outside, but the record's, not that bad. It's on DRAM. That's pretty cool. Picked up a mono rubber sole. The cover's not in that good condition, but it was only $5. And it's a mono. And the Beatles even said they didn't really like their music in stereo. So I agree. I love mono. I love the way it comes all the way out of your speaker, and you can just hear it like a big noise. Really like that. This one's all warped, but it is an original on the Fillmore label. And I can still get it to play on my, I used this record player for it. And it plays fine. And it's a really cool, weird album. It's absolutely falling apart. But that's fine. I bought it to listen to it, and I bought it as a, something to smoke to. Utopia. Oops, wrong planet. It's definitely the case with Utopia. These guys are on the wrong planet. But they're really on the right planet because they're giving us this music. But I mean, it's not like that's what fully fulfills their souls. Because they're aliens trapped in the wrong world. Beautiful genius minds. Hope you get some hot chicks and good stuff that makes you happy while you're here. Cavaquinho. This is a celebration of the ukulele, or the Cavaquinho. I don't know how to say that. By Julio Pereira. South American gentleman with some style. Look at that vest. I like that. Classy mustache. This guy will steal your girlfriend. That's great, man. Try to do some folding here. I love books with records with little books in them. You get to learn about the instrument, and I mean it's in Spanish or Puerto Rican or Venezuelan. I don't know the language, but he plays it super fast. He's got like uses his fingers like bring, bring. So it's not just like Hawaiian ukulele music like you think. It's like fast, almost flamenco style guitar, That's a great album. That was definitely worth $2. So is this. Ray Charles. It's $2. This one has a little hook too, I think. Yep. Careful of this. Just fantastic. Yeah, Ray. Killing it, buddy. What a good guy. This is some real deal stuff. It's just a nice collection, a double album. songs on that one. And finally, really psychedelic record, female vocals. But they really play on this one. They take the opportunity to jam for sure on the Green Warner Brothers label. So thanks for watching, guys. Go check out some of these Austin bands that I showed, or not from Austin, but stuff I got in Austin. Yeah, really good stuff. So thanks for watching. Take it easy, guys.